retired peace officer at the County of Vermilion River here. We're going to do video 2 in regards to front-facing seats and how to install these correctly. So we'll get started by, I'll show you guys how to install the rear tether strap first, and then we'll install the base of the seat. So this here is a rear tether strap, so all front-facing seats have one of these. This must be done up, okay, because nothing will prevent the child from going forward in a collision if this thing is not done up. Okay, so if you look here, so this car has 3 of them. So right here you'll see a little symbol for an anchor. That's where this tether strap attaches to. So normally it's right behind. I've seen them back a little farther. I've even seen them in the roof. So if you don't know where yours is in your vehicle, make sure that you check your owner's manual to your car. It will tell you where they are. Okay, so this one here is just easy, quick. Attach. Boom, we're good to go. We'll pull up, and then we'll want to do it really, really tight. Okay. Okay, just like that. Alright, so now we're going to attach the car seat to the seat. Okay, so just like the rear facing seats, this one has UAS clips. Okay, so we're going to go and attach them to both sides. So we're just going to attach the other side first. Alright, so one big thing you want to make sure you remember is that your straps aren't twisted, because that will make it very difficult in order to pull and make tighter. Okay, so we will attach this one. There it is. Sometimes it does get a little difficult. So one of the big problems that I see is when people put in front-facing seats, they're just pulling up this direction in order to tighten the seat, and you're not going to get it as tight as what should be allotted, right? So what you want to do is you'll see that the strap goes in this way, so you want to pull back the same direction as the way the strap's coming out of the clip. So the best way is to take off part of this fabric and put your strap back this direction, okay, and then you're going to pull this way. So a nice 45-degree angle that way. So we're going to jump in the seat, we're going to push down in the seat, 45-degree angle with our knee, or sit in it, whichever you prefer, and then keep pulling. And you're going to pull this direction until you get it nice and tight. So just like that. So as you can see, we have hardly any movement in the seat, and we have less than 1 inch. So this seat is now tight, ready to go, and you can put your fabric back on, and we're ready for our child. Alright, so a few side notes when it comes to front-facing car seats is, so once a child is out of a rear-facing car seat like you saw us install earlier, 22 pounds or more for a front-facing car seat like this one. So a lot of front-facing seats go range from 22 pounds all the way up to sometimes 60 pounds, depending on the make of the seat. Okay. The longer you keep them in the seat, as long as they still fit it correctly and what the seat says so, keep them in it. They are much safer in these kind of seats than in a booster seat or in just a normal seat. Alright, so now we're going to do a front-facing seat with the child installed. So here we have Blake is going to help us out today. Okay, say hi, Blake.
Hi.
Alright, so what we have is a front-facing seat, so you have them sitting up in nice and good. Make sure that our straps, like we were talking about before, aren't twisted. Okay, so what we're gonna do is bring up these clips. Right, so we got our straps. They're gonna come over top of the shoulders. Okay, so on front-facing seats, you want to make sure that the harness comes at shoulder height or higher, so it comes down on an angle, or right from, so this one here, you start to outgrow it, but it's still okay because they're right at shoulder height. So what we're gonna do is we will attach the clips into the locking mechanism, like so, and then we're going to attach the chest clip. Okay, and then just like a rear facing seat, we want the chest clip at armpits coming across, so you get the chest bone not low enough so it's going to hit the stomach. So just like the rear facing, we're going to keep pulling until we're nice and secured. How's that, Blake? Good. Good? Nice and snug? Alright, so as you can see, about one finger underneath, and we can't pinch it, so this seat is now good to roll. He is good.
Thumbs up?
Thumbs up. Alright, so now we've successfully installed a front-facing car seat. So kid's out of there, he's out having fun. Alright, so now we're just gonna quickly finish up. So like I was talking about with the rear facing seats, so anything aftermarket, so towels underneath the seat, toys with the children, it's just not recommended stuff. So we just bring it up to parents just for their own knowledge. So just make sure that that if you want to have that stuff, then hey, it's totally on you. It's just not recommended. Also, when it comes to front-facing seats, there are a couple fines that could happen if you get pulled over and it's not installed correctly. So obviously the one, like I said, with the front-facing would be the harness on the kid. All right, so the harness not, the chest clip not on the chest where it's supposed to be. Okay, it being too loose, so you got to do that one finger rule or the pinch test. Okay, and then there could also be a fine for the seat not being installed in the car correctly. So that would be the movement of the 1 inch or more. Okay, also the rear tether strap on a front-facing seat needs to be hooked up as well. All right, and what we can also suggest is if you have any questions, you can feel free to contact me. And in the meantime, if you have any questions from home, you can look on albertaseatbelts.ca. They have some yes tests in there that basically go through everything I just showed you, as well as some other good resource information in regards to what happens if you do get a fine, or what happens if you do get into a collision, and what you should do with seats after that collision, and so forth. So I recommend anyone taking a gander to go onto that website and just take a look around. Other than that, I will close it up from here, and everyone have yourself a very nice day.